Race you!
It's shocking how much work there is to do, even for the three of us.
And she's been handling it alone all along. The Chising secretary clearly isn't an ordinary person. It's so frustrating.
Huh? You're...
Aren't you Ningguang's servants? How come you're here?
We are Miss Ningguang's private secretaries, not servants.
Have you seen Miss Ganyu trap? It has been several days since Ganyu left for Jueyun Karst. She's...
Even though the Chising have made peace with the Adepti after the latter had denounced Liyue, they commissioned Ganyu as their envoy to deliver a letter to Jueyun Karst and bring... Still, Ganyu should have been back to her usual responsibilities by now.
Is that so? Maybe Ganyu just took a little dip.
I'm afraid it's not very likely. Ever since we met Ms. Ganyu, she's been nothing but the most conscientious person in all of Liyue. Even when it's time for her annual leave, Ms. Ganyu stays on duty at Yuehai Pavilion saying she couldn't possibly be using her mission as an excuse to slack off.
Oh, Paimon sees how it is. But she's half Adeptus. She wouldn't get in trouble, right? Why do you look so
It's because of this absurd workload of hers. When we first heard the three of us would be taking over for Miss Ganyu, we thought...
We couldn't have imagined that Miss Ganyu's daily workload far exceeds what the three of us are...
Speaking of Jueyun Karst, Traveler, I've heard that you can go in and out of there as you please.
Of course! We've been there lots of times.
That's good news. Could you go to Jueyun Karst and find Miss Ganyu for us? We're saved. I remember Miss Ganyu...
It's about time she came back to work.
No, perhaps we should go to Lady...
So Ganyu left to visit Cloud Retainer. Doesn't she live in Mel Outsung? We should hurry up. Paimon hopes we can find her there. Person standing over there. That's Ganyu! We finally found her!
to. I did not expect to meet you here. Is it official or private affairs that bring you? I shouldn't. I have left the human world.
Huh? You don't want to be the Qixing secretary?
That's why you're here? You want me to come back? I'm afraid.
What? Did something happen?
The clouds fold and unfold. When the Adepti entrusted humans with overseeing Liyue, I knew it was all. My Adepti blood makes me unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. I delivered the letter and came back to Liyue Harbor. Perhaps that mission of mine was just a pretext to remove me. I appreciate your kindness, but there's no need for your. After 1,000 years away, I came back to Jueyun Karst.
But...
Who disturbs the peace of these mountains?
Cloud Retainer, we're terrible.
One merely jests. One felt your presence the moment you set foot upon this land.
Wow, you Adepti really are impressive.
Come here to chat about the old times with Ganyu. It looks like you get along quite well. A matter leaves you at an impasse then. Not to worry. One is exceptional at seeking avenues for conversation. One has been one's own companion in idle talk for many a year. Yes. Since you are Ganyu's friends, tales from her youth shall one apprise you of, perhaps?
Oh, Cloud Retainer.
Nothing to be ashamed of. You were so cute as a child. One is most certain that you're—
Oh, Paimon wants to hear it.
Little Ganyu loved when the horns on the top of her head were caressed. When one was still taking care of her, one was pestered most often to touch her horns. She was elsewise loath to sleep.
Wow.
Plump she was back then. Why, when she stumbled while we ascended the mountain, she would roll down to the bottom like a little ball. The day Ganyu bumped into a pilgrim was the first time she saw a real human in the flesh. So fearful she was that she hid in a rock's cleft for 2 days and nights. One found her wailing of a monster she had seen.
Cloud Retainer? Forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
One's intention was merely to relieve the awkward tension.
And you did the exact opposite. Impressive.
Be that so? But returning to Ganyu, most gladdened one is of your arrival. One cannot help but feel that remaining in Jueyun Karst shall not be good for her. One will tell you more about her, if you should permit it. Most benevolent among all Adepti are the Qilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Jueyun Karst might be too lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's edge, and upon the mist-veiled mountains she gazed. Her thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, she said thus.
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Jueyun Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Jueyun Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
One did, by chance, hear this much of Ganyu's thoughts. Alone, she will find her predicament hard to conquer.
Oh, Retainer's right. We can't leave Ganyu. Anyways, what's that training?
She has sought to reclaim her Adeptus side since returning to Jueyun Karst. At her behest,
She should be in the southern part of Mount Aotsong right now. Prepare.
Huh, is that so?
Take it easy.
So here you are, Ganyu.
Why did you come here? Humans should not remain in the realm of Adepti for too long. Considering the kindness you have shown me, I can let you stay for the Adeptus training.
Yay!
This trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal is to help me feel like an Adeptus again. The training is much to her signature style. I hope it won't make it seem like she is too unaware of the abilities of others.
Is it difficult?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. The power hidden within you is not If you're ready, we...
There's a lot of gliding around. It does feel like something Cloud Retainer would come up with. Is a really awesome shooter!
If you could see through the eyes of an Adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised. We've completed the task. What do you think? I agree. You possess many qualities similar to those of Adepti, despite having none of their blood.
Ganyu, what were you planning to do once your training was over?
The training's not over yet. The part prepared by Cloud Retainer is only the first trial.
Huh? So there are more trials prepared by other Adepti?
No. The only Adeptus who can unlock...
Who is it?
Conqueror of Demons.
Huh. So it's Shell. That cool...
I found him unapproachable at first, too. He's already waiting for me.
Of course we are. Let's...
You're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful—
I'm sorry. I had a meeting with Cloud Retainer.
I don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual understanding.
Shell is such a strict...
You're neither an Adeptus nor a human, always treading the line between the two worlds. It must create a lot of— Instead of explaining yourself to me, you should face your true self.
I have nothing to hide.
The body and the mind are one. If something worries your mind, your body can help you find a solution. The trial I've prepared for you will explore the true potential.
Yes.
Focus on the trial. I'm not—
The trial's begun! Paimon can feel it in the air. Even the weather's changed.
We're way behind schedule.
Game's up. Time's over. Don't stand too close to me.
No touching. Access denied.
Surrender and be gentle.
You're toast!
Next on the agenda. No touching. This is long overdue.
Come a little closer.
Boba, get them!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Access denied.
Nice and spicy!
No touching. For Rex Lapis. Born of ice and frost.
You're in for a little shock. Things are about to get dicey.
Didn't see that coming.
Off we go! Everybody stand back! Let's lock
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Blaze over.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Next on the agenda, Born of Ice and Frost.
Here comes the cash!
This is long overdue.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Born of Ice and Frost. I've completed your trial.
You don't have to report back to me. Seeking other people's validation won't benefit your training. Only you can evaluate the result of this trial.
Xiao always has such strong opinions.
From tomorrow on, I'll start raising the difficulty of your
I have to do what?
Another one of those pesky visitors. I'll leave him to you, Ganyu. It's also a...
Pesky visitor? So even here, there are those that Xiao can...
Oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis! I've finally come up. Are all of you the Adepti of this mountain? Great! My name's Sin Chung.
Oh, so it's a pilgrim.
I am also one of the
Perfect! I didn't... What blessings can you grant?
Wow, straight...
Dear Pilgrim, you shouldn't jump to conclusions. Adepti don't help
For free? Do you mean that you
that's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that everything should be earned. It would be unfair to other people if you got everything you want.
Hold on. I've heard this all before. You're just like my old man. Always nag.
Your father must have experienced it firsthand. The lives of the common folk are riddled with hardships, but are also a person of your age should focus on work and family, instead of chasing after fairy tales.
Are you a real Adeptus? Why do you sure you're not one of those swindlers who pose as an Adeptus to cheat people out of their money? Enough. Doesn't matter if you're a real Adeptus or not. You're useless. I'm leaving.
Nobody's stopping you. Ganyu, don't let that guy ruin your...
It's not his behavior. The things he said... He was right. I thought that coming back to Jueyun Karst and devoting myself to training would make me feel like an... But being questioned by him made me realize that I... But... I'm unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. As an Adeptus,
It's true! Just believe us!
All right. I'll go with you to... If I'm proven right, I'll return to Jueyun Karst once again.
It's a step in the right direction.
I'm still...
Come on, Ganyu!
I suppose you have a point.
That's right.
I've spent too much time in the mountain. Let's go for a walk in the port.
Happy to come with.
The smell of the sea breeze makes...
Ganyu, you didn't leave Liyue for that long.
Well, I used to be so busy.
Huh. That's true.
Well, when I think about my time here, it put me in a certain mood. Similar to the one I felt during my training.
Is that it? I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here.
Lady Ganyu, why are you calling her that?
Please don't also start calling me that. Allow me to introduce Uncle Tien. He is...
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Liyue after all, and I am the one.
Uncle Tien is a member of the Liyue Qixing, the Tianshu.
What? This grandpa is a member of the Qixing? The same rank as Ningguang?
Hush now. I must ask for your discretion concerning my identity. Fishing in the port and strolling about are the greatest pleasures of my life. In most people's eyes, I'm just a forgetful and wordy old man.
Uncle Tien is too modest. He's been around for a long time. There's no one who can replace a person of such noble character.
What an honor.
Uncle Tien, please. A person of your standing should really stop calling me Lady Ganyu.
My apologies. Thank you for looking at...
Oh, so you've been friends for many decades now, huh?
Oh, I was just fulfilling my duties as the Qixing secretary.
Talking about secretaries... Oh, I don't know if I should bring it up. God...
Yes, she works at UA.
I don't know myself, really. May I trouble you to meet her at UAI Pavilion?
With pleasure. Solving the Qixing's problem.
She's back in character, just like that, huh? Let's move then.
All tasks are in hand.
personal safety.
I don't know why, but
Indeed, it has been a while. I heard that you've encountered some problems.
my father abusing his status as...
Don't worry.
Ganyu's not only a cop.
So, what can you tell me?
Ugh, where should I start? I discovered something strange while There are obvious, without any evidence.
I see. It's not uncommon for merchants to be blinded by greed.
Well, is there any solution you can invite?
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario. All right. Let's approach it this way, then. Your enemy knows you best.
Huh?
If I remember correctly, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique are old business rivals. In that case...
In that case... I know what you mean, Miss Ganyu.
Exactly. Let's start with Wanyo Boutique.
Yes, you're right. Take it easy.
Aha! We meet again, traveler.
That won't be necessary, should we need to place such an
What? Ugh. That rascal Dongshan.
Well, Second Life's credit
Oh,
Huh. Is there anything...
Don't let that rascal fool you. If you don't believe me, show me his tax records. I'm sure I'll find something.
You know Second Life's business so well?
Of course. Ugh, their every transaction makes my blood boil. I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Well then, please look over this tax record. We'll
Oh, of course. I'll read line by line and word by word. Ah, here, I found it. That exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the beginning of... Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture.
I see. He must have gotten rid of...
I told you so. Just as...
But, Ms. Ganyu, despite all this, can't he just flat out deny
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe the supplier, Fanmu Carpenters, might still have...
Aha, you're right. Master Lu from Fanmu Carpenters must still have the invoice. He wouldn't be swayed by the likes of Dongshan.
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenter. Thank you for shining a light on this case, Mr.
Oh, please, that's nothing. I just hope you won't be lenient with him once you find the evidence. That's the...
I'm afraid I can't go to...
It's all right, Weishin.
Oh, that's so considerate of... Take it easy.
Take it easy. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? Yeah. Yeah. Easy money.
Ah, welcome, welcome. How can an old carpenter like me help you? I'm usually happy to take new apprentices, but I'm afraid I can't take too many at once. But I'm always around if you're keen for a chat.
Kingsa really is full of lonely old people.
Hey, I heard that, Flying One.
Paimon's sorry.
Master Lu, we've just come to see you and ask you some questions.
Don't worry, I know. You're from the Yuehai Pavilion, right? Why would the Qixing care about an old man like me? Well, whatever. You said that you want to ask me something. Ask away, then.
You're very direct, Master Lu. I will be plain. We're looking for proof that Dongsheng from Second Life has been evading taxation. Dongsheng bought some furniture from you at the beginning of the year. Do you still have the invoice or any other record of that transaction?
Oh, it's about Second Life. It was a big order. How could I forget?
Sure enough, Mr. Balai was right. Could we perhaps borrow that invoice? We won't have any evidence to bring against Dongsheng otherwise.
Of course you can. But I'm not so sprightly anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
I only do my woodwork and display finished wares here at Fanmu. As for old Doc, but some trouble since you...
So that's what happened.
I'll leave you to it then. I need to get back to work.
Take back the warehouse, find the invoice.
Wait, I think I saw one of those
Oh, Paimon sees them too! It's one of the Fatui!
They must be plotting something against Liyue Harp.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's warehouse.
Ever since Osial attacked the harbor, the Fatui's reputation in Liyue has reached rock bottom. We won't cause a serious diplomatic crisis by getting into some small scuffle with the Fatui within our... Besides, I can already feel their malicious intentions. Consider it my intuition as the secretary of the Qixing.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go teach him a lesson.
Frozen. Crap, you'll get frostbite.
Busted.
Get in the way! Freshness preserved.
Get them!
Chill to the bone. Ow! Oh no!
Everybody stand back!
Gotcha. About to get dicey.
You're not going anywhere!
Eat this!
Rosy descent! Don't get in
Come
the
on.
way! Now you're not going anywhere!
Let's spark things up a little. You're in for a little shock.
Oh, you scout
I think you've had enough. About time.
plan! What?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly, if you don't spill whatever we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I'm telling the truth.
If you're telling the truth, then why would you—
Fine. If you really want to
About to...
pick berries over there,
I must admit, I didn't expect—
it's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were— Think about it. I'm here alone, and Chinxa Village is nothing more than a
Judging by how he's looking at us, it does seem like he feels like he's the victim.
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of
Vanmu Carpenter's warehouse? Where's that? I swear, I only came here to pick berries.
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse after all.
I also feel—
Whoopsie!
I misjudged the situation. Our exchange only represents my personal views.
Exchange? This woman, she's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't side with us.
Yes, precisely. As an alternative, you may—
Paimon's in!
Darn you. How can you wear that solid—
What's your choice then?
I'll get back to my berries.
What a bittersweet ending.
I made a laughingstock out of myself. I might have spent too much time away from work.
No worries, it's up.
Let's keep moving to—
So this is the warehouse. Seems like those troublemakers were nothing more than a few hill churls. Let's show them what we got.
You're in for a little shock. Come on.
Let's light it up! Here comes the catch.
for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
You're in for a little shock.
Nice and spicy.
Come a little closer. Surrendering will be gentle.
Why do they never miss? Let's light it up!
You're in for a little shock.
Quietly now.
Boba, get...
Everybody stand back!
Things are about to get dicey.
Come a little closer. Come a little closer.
All clear! Quick, let's look around for the invoice. This one is an invoice from One Min Restaurant. Some dining tables and chairs. That's not it. This one is Wangsheng Funeral Parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too. This one is Second Lives. We finally found it. Let's bring this invoice back to Hoishin.
I promise to help you and I'll keep... Look, it's...
Thank you.
Agreed. How about...
Isn't it... Huixin, from the UI. I told you that all of my transactions are included in the... I do hope that my business won't be affected by...
Groundless accusations, but I sincerely advise that you...
No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any fraudulent sources of profit.
Haven't I made myself clear? Mr. Dongsheng, you've already been proven guilty of
What? Proven guilty?
He's talking without rhyme or reason. Time for the finishing...
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me what this is?
It's an invoice from Fanmu Carpenters. I'm Master Lu. I didn't...
Do you admit to tax evasion? This transaction was absent from the tax record.
I didn't think you'd find out. I didn't leave a single trace.
Indeed. We wouldn't have found out if it weren't for Mr. Boalai's aid.
Balai? That imp from Wanyo Boutique? So he told on me behind my back. He's got his own share of dirty laundry.
Oh? Mr. Dongsheng, I'd like to hear a little more about this dirty laundry. I don't think you'll need my guidance for what comes next.
Yes, thank you.
That's...
I must... Your enemy knows you better. To think, you came up with this...
It's actually one of your father's. The Tianshu's old tricks. Pitting your opponent against their enemies and watching them drag each other down from an advantageous position. That's how Uncle Tian managed to keep his position in the Qixing secure. I figured that as Uncle Tian's daughter, you'd naturally grasp your father's strategies. So, I decided to use one of your...
I can... I'm really...
Ganyu solved both Huixin's work?
Oh, you've helped me so much.
That's not necessary.
Then let me treat you to a meal.
All right, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Let's eat. Oh, come on. It's just a meal.
If it's just a meal, there's no reason...
Actually, I've already booked Senor Kiosk. Miss Ganyu, thank you for accepting.
Sure.
That's so kind of you. Oh? If there's anything...
Oh, no, I don't really need help.
With pleasure.
When I was... Even though I have the utmost... I've only decided to join the Yuhai Pavilion.
I didn't know that you think so highly of me.
However, I can't compare myself to such an
I disagree.
Over the years, influence. At first, I was... But after all that happened...
So, what made you change?
The fact that she'll have you. You'll help her. Gentle as... It'd be such a beautiful moment. If it's not too much to ask for.
Huixin, I never thought...
Just like when you showed me...
Witness. It's true that I've witnessed thousands, but I've always regarded it as nothing more. Huixin, you've made me realize that they rely on me.
No, of course. You're...
Hooray! Ganyu's fun.
Even if I've really been I won't let you down. Regardless, I'll go back and see for... I'm afraid that it might have all become... No time to waste. Let's get back to work.
Good luck, Miss Ganyu.
We're leaving already? Paimon's still hungry.
Aisha, are you okay? Look! Look who's back!
You even have enough time for leisure? It seems you three are a suitable replacement for me after—
Not at all! We've been—
We wouldn't have survived long enough to see—
Miss Ganyu, we've met.
That's so kind of—
We've been praying day and night.
To us, you're like...
Forget all our envious complaints from before. Just free us from this—
All right. Please divide the matters at hand into government affairs, business affairs, and civil affairs. Mark out the tasks that haven't been started, and those that are in progress. I'll take care of the rest.
Of course. We'll do it right away.
Oh, finally. We're saved.
Yes. I'd like to earnestly thank you, Traveler. If it weren't for your To think that I'd gained a human friend outside of work. I'd like to repay you when I'm done with the work at hand. What would you say if I accompanied you on one of your trips?
Sure, but are you
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, shall we?
Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Benny's in.
Looks like the situation has changed. Again. Navigating the world is a whole... Take it easy.
We have put in... If you ever have any questions...
Good roll.
We have put in much... If you ever have any...
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different